Hello everyone, this video is designed to guide you through the production estimator. When you open the Excel sheet, it will take you to a landing page where all the necessary details for getting started with the sheet are updated, next to which we have the dashboard, project tracker and other workbooks. Let's start with the project tracker. In this page, we have project details, in which we have basic details of projects and also where we define the type of the project such as TV, VFX, games or other category, which helps us in calculating the general complexity of the project, which further updates in the cell C25, affecting the overall multiplier to the final cost. Then we have the cost breakdown, which is broken down into two further categories, direct and indirect cost. Below down we have pre-production table, in which we have divided the cost by the number of units and tasks, and that gets multiplied by the per unit cost, which gives us the total cost that updates in the direct cost table in cell D16 under the cost of pre-production. The cost of assets table calculates the total cost based on asset type, associated tasks and their complexity. Once you update the asset type, task and complexity level, all other details auto-populate. It shows how many days are needed to complete the asset based on these inputs and multiplies that by the daily cost to arrive at the final cost, which further goes and updates under the cost of assets in the cost table. All the days for each task for each asset type can be decided by the supervisor and can be updated in the effort matrix asset workbook according to your skill set. You can also update the cost per day here, which further gets updated in the cost of asset table automatically. Coming back to the project tracker sheet, down we have animation and post, where we calculate the cost based on their complexity and various stages. We have to update the number of days it takes for each complexity under different stages, which gets multiplied by the per day cost and which updates the cost of animation and post. Deciding which shot goes with which complexity can be done in the effort matrix animation sheet. Additionally, we also update further details of each shot here, which helps us in deciding the complexity details like shot type, frame count, number of characters, etc. Once all of these things are updated properly, we can have the cost of animation, the cost of post, which again gets updated in the direct cost table. For FX, we have to update the shot as FX type to consider the shot under FX calculation. For FX shots too, we need to update the complexity and update the number of days it takes for FX under each of its categories. Apart from this, everything is similar to the calculation of animation and post. Let's look at the schedule sheet, which is divided into asset task types and short task types. The asset task type gets the end date updated accordingly. We just have to update the start date and it automatically takes the days and does the calculation and gives the end date for each asset's task. For shots, we can divide them according to the sequence and their various stages and their start and end dates as per the pipeline. Now let's look at the dashboard page, where we can find the summary of the whole project at a glance. We have our first table, which gives us the details about the project. Coming down, we have a pie chart showing the cost distribution across various categories. Next to that, we have short tasks divided by complexity and Gantt chart helping us know the timeline of tasks for assets. At last, we have also added an invoice template with space below to add the caveats and bank details for ease of billing. Thank you everyone. I hope this video was helpful in understanding the sheet.